alhamdulillah, you know, I've helped many couples through their struggles, but I also do matchmaking as well, because this was something that came from the coaching side, where people were saying, well, actually, we want to get married again, and, you know, how do we go about it, and do you know anybody? And because, alhamdulillah, I do have a vast network of, you know, my connections, so I thought this would be something that I could definitely do. And alhamdulillah, you know, I'm pleased to say that I've helped many people find love, find that connection, and live, you know, a good life.
Oh, wow, how amazing is that?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
I'm like very inspiring. And, you know, like you talked about relationships, that the COVID was the key moment where you thought, you know, people might struggle with relationship. And a lot of people did struggle with relationship, not just Muslim. So could you tell us a little bit more about what are the basically skills which are crucial nowadays that, you know, that particularly play an increasing role in the growing individualism like we discussed earlier?
Yeah. So obviously through trends and through data that we've received, you know, we get clients coming to us on a daily sort of basis. We've got a lot of clients that are in their 30s, mid-30s, late 30s, early 40s, never been married before. And because this individualism is where people are very much focused on themselves, on their education, on their career, so they're building, you know, there's growth in terms of their own professional growth. So they've been focusing more on that, and they've become very comfortable in that comfort zone. You know, they're very, they don't really feel that they need somebody because they're financially secure, they've got everything that what they want. And then this thing about having a partner, they feel that, you know, it's a little bit of a huge task to then get married and settle down and, you know, be going towards, like, you know, complying with their rules and things. So this is where the individualism has come through. So these are obviously from a religious perspective, you know, half of our deen is to get married. It's not half of our deen is not to have 10 degrees and, you know, like be a CEO in 10 companies or whatever you might be aiming to do. You know, the ambitions and the individualism is just going crazy, you know. So this is where, you know, what's happening in society is that people are either when they're not married, they're thinking, oh, I don't really need to do that. Or when they are married, they're thinking, okay, I'm married, but I'm an individual and I can do my bit and you can do your bit. And we're still not really connecting with each other. So the connection is important.
Sorry to